Hello everyone, I'm Janie and I'm your head physio at healthshift. Today we're going to be doing a very quick 10-minute beginner mobility routine. So whether or not you're in pain or you have some sort of stiffness, if you've never done this before, you're the right person for today's session. Let's get started. Today we're going to be doing around 35 seconds per exercise and around 2 sets per exercise, and we have roughly 7 scheduled for today. Any moment you feel like it gets too uncomfortable, you can always do the easier variation of what I'll be demonstrating. So let's get started with the first exercise where your shoulders are going to be right on top of the wrist. We're making some simple wrist circles where the main focus is going to be your wrist and a little bit of your elbow joint. Let's get started, and from here we're going to make one big clockwise circle and continue the same range of motion throughout the 35 seconds. Make sure that your shoulders are going beyond your wrist and your fingers at any given moment. The bigger the circle, of course, the better it is. If you feel like the pressure is too much, you can easily just take a step forward like this with your knees and continue the same movement. You should be feeling a bit of a dull, aching discomfort. It is completely normal, do not worry. Let's take a quick break and you can just flick your wrist. In the next set, we're going to be going on the opposite direction. All right, let's get to work and begin. Opposite circles. Make sure that your fingers are nice and wide away from each other, and do not forget deep breathing over here. This exercise is great for even strengthening your wrist in case you're starting at a much more beginner level, so move safely. We have a couple of more seconds to go. Let's keep moving. If you feel you can raise the intensity a little bit, you can always stay over here for a couple of seconds before you're continuing your circle. All right, we are done with the first exercise. Not only this is an exercise together, it is also a great warm-up for the next exercise that we're going to be doing. Come into a nice cobra position, shoulders right above the wrist, and we're just going to take our body all the way back till you've come into a deep child's pose position. Raise your hips up, take it all the way down, give a nice big breath out, and inhale when you go all the way back. Do not let your knees or your wrist go out of the position. Your hips are doing all of the work. Lovely. Let's keep moving. Inhale over here and exhale over here. And let's take a quick break for a couple of seconds. In the second set, instead of coming to this position, we're going to be coming into a downward dog position. Let's go. All the way up, hips up, drive the heels down and heels back up and cobra. Let's do this one more time. Hips up, heels down, up and all the way down. Lovely. If you feel it gets too tough to come down on your own, feel free to come on your knees before you're going back to the cobra pose. Come on, let's do 2 more of this. Nice and easy. Deep breaths. And let's relax. Very well done. The next exercise is going to be focused on your shoulders and your abdominals. Let's come into a kneeling position, hands behind your ears. Rotate all the way backwards towards the leg which is in front of you. Inhale, hands all the way flared out. Exhale, come to neutral. Inhale, hands all the way out. Exhale, come back to neutral. Perfect. Let's keep moving. If you feel this is a bit easier, I want you to straighten your hands and repeat the same exercise. One more and relax. Very nice work. We're going to be repeating the same thing on the opposite side, and of course if you have too much of knee pressure, you can always do it in this position. Let's get started. Rotate, rotate, rotate and neutral. Looking good. Keep going. It's okay to feel a bit more wobbly, but remember, this is getting us stronger and more healthier each and every time you're doing it. It might take some time to build some familiarity, but you will get there. We're almost there. Let's keep moving. Remember, hands straight to make it more tough. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. You can take a quick break, just give a couple of swings on your legs and get back to a kneeling position for the next exercise. Hands out, up, lean as forward as you can, trying to touch your forehead to the floor and come back to neutral. This is an excellent exercise to open up the front of your shoulders and the muscle called the biceps, which is in the front of your arms. You can inhale and exhale with the movement. I like to exhale when we go down and inhale when you go all the way up. Make sure that your hands are as far away as you can take from your body. Oof. Let's take a quick break for a couple of seconds. Take a deep breath. You can even have a sip of water if you need to. And let's get right into it for set number 2. All the way out and down. Try to centerize your body and take your face by aiming to buddy between your knees before you go back down. Your buttocks should not be coming too much off your heels, but if you want to make this easier, you can always lift your buttocks up slightly and then continue the same movement. Few more seconds, let's keep going. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome. Now the next 3 exercises, we're going to be doing it in standing. Take your 1 foot forward on top of your heels, hands in front of you. Let's push the hips back and just gently pulse up and down in this position. Remember not to bounce the movement like this. We don't want to injure yourself. So take it nice and slow and just imagine that someone is giving you gentle tugs on top of your back, taking you closer towards the floor. You should feel a really good stretch all the way in the back of your legs. It's great for strengthening and stretching your muscles and your sciatic nerve. Let's take a break, couple of seconds before we switch to the opposite side. The higher your toes are towards you, the more tough it's going to be. So if you want to ease down the pressure a little bit, feel free to put the foot on the ground and continue the same movement like this. Let's go. You can always play with the movement and swing your arms in and out if you're more comfortable like that. There is no pressure on the upper body position. You can even go back and forth, but just maintain that gentle bouncing movement. And of course, not to forget some deep breaths in this position. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome. Let's move on to the next exercise, which is like a full body stretch. Hands behind the ears, right leg on top of the toes. And let's rotate all the way towards the left side, making sure your knees are not bending. Take a nice big inhale over here and exhale, come back. Very nice. Make sure that your elbows are completely flared out. Do not get them closer towards each other like this. Let's keep moving. If you struggle with balance a lot, feel free to take your feet closer towards each other and continue the same thing. All right, quick break before we do the opposite side. Hands behind the ears, we're gonna get started. Left toes and let's go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, nice work, and exhale. Try to take your body in a twisting manner more and more behind you with every deep exhale that you take. We're almost there. We just have around 10 seconds left to go. You got this. Come on, we're nearing the end. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, well done. We just have one last exercise left for the day, and this is a full body flow. Hands beside each other. Let's drive it forward while your hips go as behind as you can bring. If the tension is too much, feel free to slightly bend your knees. Now from here, we go reverse the movement. hips forward, hands back, hips back, hands forward, hips forward, hands back. Lovely. When you start getting more comfortable, try to increase the speed as per your comfort level. I like to exhale over here and inhale over here. One more to go. And take a quick break for a couple of seconds. Just a little bit more left to go. 2, 1, let's go. Hips back, hands forward, hips forward, hands back. Perfect. Maintain your breathing pattern. And you do not need to move too fast. I want you to reconnect with your body over here. Take some time to even close your eyes and do this movement, and notice if you feel any sort of discomfort in your body. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Amazing. You went past this entire workout so smoothly, and I'm super proud of you for finishing this. I will see you next time. Take care and bye.